What's up, Foodbeast? This week we challenged ourselves to make our best recipe using hatch chilies. Melissa's Produce sent me these beautiful hatch green chilies, which are named after their original growing place in Hatch, New Mexico. Roasted hatch chili white cheddar biscuits with a hatch chili honey butter. Start by roasting your chilies on your stovetop. Transfer to a bowl and let steam for 10 minutes. Once your chilies are steamed, go ahead and peel off the skin. It should come off fairly easily. Give everything a nice good chop. Let's get started on the biscuits. Flour, sugar and salt, and baking powder. I'm using European style butter. This has a higher fat content, making our biscuits even richer. 2 tips for using butter for your biscuits. Number 1, freeze it. Number 2, use a grater. Butter goes straight into the flour. Gently mix everything together to coat the butter with the flour. I'm using some beautiful aged white cheddar. Straight into the butter and flour mixture. Give everything a nice good mix. Add in about half of your roasted chilies. Add in your buttermilk. Mix until everything's gently combined. Lightly flour your surface. Give the dough about 8 to 10 folds. Go ahead and cut your biscuits out whichever way you want. I'm keeping it classic and round. I like to freeze the biscuits for about 30 minutes before baking. Brush the tops with egg wash, 425, 14 to 18 minutes. Hatch chili honey butter combines softened butter, roasted hatch chilies, good pinch of salt, and some honey, just like this. Sheesh. And that's how I'm showcasing those beautiful hatch chilies.
What's up, Foodbeast? This week we challenge ourselves to make the best recipes using hatch chilies. And here's what we made. We start with 6 avocados, slice them, cut my arm off, and pit them, and punt that shit out of here. Then fully peel them. We juggle our hatch peppers, cut them in half, take out the guts, and dice them. Don't be a baby, keep the seeds. Next, we dice our red onion, white onion, and garlic. In a bowl, we mash our avocados. Add red onion, garlic, salt, black pepper, fresh lime juice, and hatch peppers. Then fully mix. Gee, Linda, that looks great. For the pico base, we demolish the tomato. To our tomato base, we add white onion, salt, fresh lime juice, and our hatch peppers. And then stir it together. Ah, Linda, that's muy bonita. To make the dips look prettier, I add grape tomatoes to the guacamole and cilantro to the pico de gallo. And now it's time to dive into the dip.
I'm definitely a pico girl.
Are you a Ninja Turtle? Are you a Ninja Turtle?
The spiciest peanut butter and jelly you ever did see. Throw some Melissa's Produce hatch chilies in the pit, boss. You want to smoke those out. I've never smoked before, so got in my eye. All right, chop them up and then get a pot going. A little bit of strawberries, mash those with your hands. The chopped chilies, a pinch of sugar, okay? And then a little pinch of lemon, apple cider vinegar, and then turn on the heat, get it on the stove, let it bubble. As soon as it starts bubbling, throw a little bit of cornstarch as a thickening agent, and then voila, you can put it in a jar, cool it off in the fridge for a little bit, gift it to a friend, or go straight into a peanut butter and jelly like I'm about to do. A little bit of jam on one side, a little bit of nut butter, a little crunch action on the other, bacon, because you gotta get the protein up today. And then here it goes. It's gonna be messy, but that means we did right, guys.
This honey hatch chili chicken sandwich is the perfect amount of sweet, spicy, and savory. For the buttermilk chicken in a bowl, add 2 cups of buttermilk, 2 teaspoons of smoked paprika, and 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, salt and pepper, and some cayenne if you like it spicy. Stir it together until it's well combined, and then get 3 chicken breasts, cut them down the middle, and pound them out till they're about a ½ inch, and then submerge them in the buttermilk to marinate covered for 2 to 24 hours. When they're ready to fry, in a bowl, mix 2 cups of flour with 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, 2 teaspoons of smoked paprika, garlic powder, pepper, and salt. Whisk it together and then get 1/4 cup of the buttermilk marinade, sporadically drizzle it throughout the dredge, and then mix it together. Add your chicken and make sure it's fully coated and patted down with the dredge, and then fry it in oil on medium heat until golden brown, and place it on a cooling rack. And then for the honey hatch chili glaze, in a pan on medium, 1 5-inch hatch chili chopped, 1 tablespoon of butter, and let it simmer for 2 minutes, and then turn off the heat and add 1/3 cup of honey with a little bit of smoked paprika and pepper. Stir it together and set it aside to cool. And then for the hatch chili slaw, get a fresh red cabbage and chop up 2 cups worth with some cilantro and 1 5-inch hatch chili. Throw it all in a bowl with 1 lime squeezed and 1/4 cup of mayo. Stir it all together until it's well combined, and then on a brioche bun, place your chicken, top it with the hatch chili honey glaze and hatch chili slaw, and put a little bit of mayo on the top bun, and I topped it with a blistered honey glaze hatch chili, and it was delicious.
I decided to make hatch chicken parm, which is like chicken parm, but with hatch chili salsa instead of tomato sauce. Okay, starting by making my salsa, I'm gonna roast off all of the fresh chilies, and I'm also gonna roast off tomatillos. Add some olive oil, some salt, and some pepper. Get those in the oven, 10 minutes each side. Turn them around, then put everything into a bowl and cover it. This is so that you can peel the skins off of the chilies. Take a few hatch chilies and put them into the blender with your tomatillos. Add in cumin, pepper, salt, garlic, vinegar, lime, cilantro, green onion, white onion. Go ahead and blend that all up until it's smooth, and then get that in a jar and let it sit for a little bit. I took a taste and it was quite spicy because I did not take out the seeds from the chilies. That's good. Let's make the chicken parm next. Butterfly your chicken breasts, then dip them into seasoned flour, egg, and then breadcrumbs. Put the chicken breasts into some hot oil. Cook them for 3 to 4 minutes on each side, making sure the breadcrumbs are golden brown. Smother them with some of your salsa verde. This is a blend of cheeses specific for queso that I got. I smothered that on top, got it under the broiler. I served it on a bed of spaghetti, tossed with roasted tomatoes and more hatch chilies. It's comforting, it's spicy, it's cheesy, all in one, and this was so good. Definitely making a lot more with the hatch chili salsa. Thanks for providing them, Melissa's.
Foodbeast and Melissa's challenged me to make something using these hatch chilies. I grew up in Texas, so my mind went straight to Tex-Mex hatch chili queso. But let's go one step further, turn that queso into American cheese slices and melt those Tex-Mex hatch chili queso American cheese slices on a smash burger. Okay, so first up, we gotta roast the hatch chilies. When they're nice and toasted, chop them up and set them aside for later. Most queso is made using processed cheese, but I'm gonna use sharp cheddar plus science to make my own.
This one's for you, Costa!
Add milk, butter, sodium citrate, and sodium hexametaphosphate to a pot. These are just fancy salts. First one makes the cheese smooth and melty, second one helps it firm back up so we can slice it later. Add the cheese to the pot and stir until melted. Add those chilies to the mix, and then pour the queso into some kind of mold and put it in the fridge to set. Come back tomorrow and get yourself a slice of that plasticky goodness. Make yourself a proper smash burger, and hey, check it out. It actually melted like American cheese. So there you have it, Tex-Mex hatch chili queso American cheese slices on a smash burger.
Pretty sure they're from New Mexico.
How about New Mex-Mex hatch chili queso American cheese slices on a smash burger?